Hey, thanks for joining our Bible reading today. Our Bible reading comes from Psalm 107:19, and it goes as this. They cried to the Lord in their trouble, and he saved them from their distress. He sent out his word and healed them. He rescued them from the grave. Let them give thanks to the Lord. The reason I came to this verse today is because just before I started this, a friend called and told me she was sick. She was concerned about work. And I thought about how God heals people. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to get the sleep that we need, but we also need to understand that we need to ask God for his help when we are facing sickness in our life. I remember a time about 15 years ago when I was facing sickness, sort of a sickness. I had gotten a hernia. And I thought I had a hernia. The pain was there, but I hadn't gone to the doctor to check it out. And I had one of those well checks. The insurance company wants a well check. And so I went in and my doctor said, "Hey, you have a hernia." And I said, "Well, I thought so." And then he said, we began to talk about other things. I left and nothing was done. The second year for my well check, I came in and he said, "Hey, you have a hernia." And I said, "Yes, I know. You said that last year." And he said, "Well, what are you going to do about it?" And then he began to talk about other things. I left. And the third year, I came back for my well check, and the third time he said, "You have a hernia." And I said, "Yeah, I know. You've been telling me this for 3 years in a row." He said, "What are you going to do about it?" And I said, "I don't know. What do you do about it?" He says, "They don't go away on their own. You need surgery." And I said, "Great." And he set me up for a February appointment to go see the doctor. Well, in January of that year, I had taken my wife out west to go hiking in the mountains. While we were on the plane, I was in a lot of pain. And sometimes I would have a little pain, sometimes no pain, sometimes a lot of pain. But on the plane, I had a lot of pain. And I just prayed this simple prayer. And it wasn't even to be healed. I just asked and I prayed and I said, "God, we're going out west here to hike in the mountains. This is our Christmas present for each other. And it would be nice if I had no pain during this time. I pray that you just take it away from me." I woke up the next morning and the pain was gone, which wasn't unusual. I thank the Lord for it, that I felt good, but it wasn't unusual to have days without pain. We came back, and a month later I went to the surgeon, and the surgeon looked at me and he did the test for a hernia, and he says, "You don't have a hernia." And I said, No, you don't understand. For 3 years in a row, the doctors told me that I've had a hernia, and I felt the pain. And he said, "I do this every day." And he says, "You don't have a hernia." And I told him the story about my prayer and about being on the plane. He said, let me check one more time. He checked one more time and said, "I don't know what to tell you, but you don't have a hernia." I know that God reaches into people's lives and he does miracles in their life. He did in my life. And I want others to experience that also. So if you're sick and down, I pray that you would ask God and see what he does. I pray that you found something in God's word today. God bless.